A really nice temperature, really happy with the temperature. Hello, I'm doing this video to give you the bus that I got into town. Really friendly, really happy with the service they gave me. Hello, I'm doing this video to give you a well done. Really friendly, really happy with the service they gave me. Hello, I'm doing this video to see why I really enjoyed Pillion. I really enjoyed Pillion because I really enjoyed the film, really enjoyed the scenes, really enjoyed it. Hello, I'm doing this video to give you Tesco. Really friendly, really happy with the service they gave me. Hello, I'm doing this video to give you the train station. Really friendly, really happy with the service I was given. Hello, I'm doing this video to give you the chicken and bacon stuffing that I had for my lunch. It was really nice, really enjoyed it. Hello, doing this video to do the Doritos ad. It was really nice, really enjoyed them. Hello, doing this video to do the sausage roll ad. It was really nice, really enjoyed it. Hello, doing this video to do the tram that I got into town. Really friendly, really happy with the service they gave me. Hello, doing this video to do Sainsbury's. Really friendly, really happy with the service I was given. Hello, I'm doing this video to give Voden. Really friendly, really happy with the service they gave me. Hello, doing this video to give the bottled water. Really nice, really enjoyed it. Hello, doing this video to say why I really enjoyed Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I really enjoyed Five Nights at Freddy's 2 because I really enjoyed the film, really enjoyed the scenes, really enjoyed it. Hello, doing this video to give you the bus that I got. Got home really friendly, really happy with the service they gave me. Hello, doing this video to give you the Pelican crossing when going home. Well, it worked really well, really happy with how well it worked. Hello, I'm doing this video to give you the pasta, meatballs, cheese, onions. Really nice, really enjoyed it. Hello, doing this video to give the water. Really nice and really enjoyed it. Hello, doing this video to DJ Day Show 10 AM to 12:45 PM. Really disappointing, and it could have been better. Hello, I'm doing this video to Jeremiah Ashiyama Show 7 PM to 9 PM. Really disappointing, it could have been better. Hello, I'm doing this video to give you Jeremiah Ashiyama Show 7 PM to 9 PM. It was really disappointing, and it could have been better. Hello, I'm doing this video to give Tiffany Calv Show 9 PM to 11 PM. I found it really useful. Please, there was no shout outs. And I found it really useful and really enjoyed it. Hello, doing this video to Kenny Allstar Show 11 PM to 1 AM. Really disappointing, and it could have been better. Hello, I'm doing this. The team that won, fair result. Hello, I'm doing this video to give you. To give my thoughts. To give my thoughts to West Brom Sheffield. I think the first half it wasn't too bad, but created some good chances in the first half, but didn't finish our chances off. But in the second half, I thought West Brom were the better side, and I thought West Brom were the better side. I think, and they deserved to win. I think the 2 goals were avoidable, and they were bad goals to concede. I also think the supporters, with their idiotic, silly comments, I don't think they're helping the team. To be honest with you, I think they're silly comments. Listen, I think they were just. I think it's silly. And honestly, I think the fans need to get behind the team because it's not going to do any good. Yes, we got outplayed in the second half. Yes, we've conceded 2 goals. Listen, I'm not saying we played well in the second half. I'm not saying that. I mean, I'm honestly telling you. I'm telling you as I say it. Look, we didn't play well in the second half. Listen, we were rightly beaten. Listen, they got to every ball, and listen, it could have been a lot worse. So, look, we're very lucky that it was only 2-0. We've only lost 2-0. We could have easily lost by more. But listen, whether or not it's a foul for the second goal, it doesn't matter. You still got to defend it. So listen, talk what you want about if it's a foul or not, but listen, you've still got to defend. You should still do better, and you've still got to defend it. And like I said, the 2 goals are the bad goals to concede. And obviously we didn't. Yeah, and like I said, we didn't. I didn't think we looked like we were gonna get back into it. So yeah, I felt we weren't gonna get back into it, and I never felt we were gonna get anything. I mean, obviously before the game, I thought we had a chance, but listen, if you concede in the first, if you concede, it's hard to come back. And obviously they score the second. They're just gonna keep it tight, and yeah, they're just gonna keep it tight. And listen, it was a very disappointing result, but we have to move on to the next game. I'm doing this video to pay my tribute to Joanna Trollope. My thoughts go out to Joanna Trollope's friends and family. It's a very difficult time. Um, Hello, I'm doing this video because I want to talk more about what I was talking about the other day. I was talking about the other day about things about being more confident. Look, I think more. Listen, look, I think I feel a lot more confident in my job. To be honest with you, in my role, I feel a lot more assured. I think, like I said, I feel a lot more assured in this role. And listen, I think it's fair to say that I just have a lot of belief. I have a lot of belief. Um, I don't know whether it's because of the prayers. Again, yeah. Again, listen. So I'll come back on to that in a minute. But I'll come back to this in a minute. I'm doing this video to pay my tribute to Jim Ward. My thoughts go out to Jim Ward's friends and family. It's a difficult time. So right. So yeah. So yeah. No. So yeah, like I said, I feel a lot more. I don't know whether it's because of. Is this another one? Oh, I'm doing this video also to pay my tribute to Jeff Garcia. My thoughts go out to Jeff Garcia's friends and family. It's a very difficult time. Um, yeah. So like yeah. So like look. I know. Listen. I know we've gone. I know we've. I know we've. I know I've gone over it all numerous times. Yeah, and I know this, and um, listen. I've probably gone through this about multiple times, but look in 2015, I listen. I wasn't confident. Okay, okay. Prior to 2015 and up to November 2015, look, I probably didn't feel confident, but look, I didn't feel confident. Um, so yeah, no, look, I didn't feel confident. Um, so yeah, no, I did, obviously I didn't feel confident, like I said, before, and I just think the confidence. I just think the confidence, like I said, I just think the confidence is really just it's just shone through. And do you know what? I think the prayer meeting. Listen, I think the prayer meeting probably for me, it's probably the best thing that's probably happened to me. Do you know what I mean? Because it's what it's done. It's helped me. It's helped me think, and I'm more. I mean, even tonight, listen, even the result tonight. Do you know what I mean? And church in general, going to church. Listen, that's probably the best decision I think I've ever made. And I would obviously advise fellow supporters to do this as well, because or fellow others to do, is because what I will say is it's probably going to sting for a bit, but I'll tell you what, when I go to church on Sunday, listen, I'm probably not, I'm probably not even going to think about it. I'm not even going to think about it because we've got we've got such a powerful worship team at the church. I think we've got such a no, did I say powerful worship team? No, we've got such a really good talented. We've got a really good worship team who are really talented. I don't know why I said powerful there. No, we've got a really good worship team um, at church. And what I should have said, sorry, is that the worship's really powerful on a Sunday. It's really powerful. Yeah, it's really powerful on Sunday. So listen, it really helps. It really helps because just do you know what I mean? You feel a lot more happier. Listen, I feel a lot more happier at work. Look, I'm not happy that I'm working every week and there's no balance. So there's like I'm doing a lot of work. Listen, I don't listen. I think that needs to be better. So I'm not. Do you know what I mean? I'm not always doing the work. So to keep me on the right path. I don't want to be. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't want to be overloading it. Do you know what I mean? But listen, I'm a lot more happier. I think it's fair to say I'm a lot more happier. Definitely, I feel a lot more happier. Of course, definitely. I think I'm a lot more happier. And I just think it's going to church, and then the prayers again that I received. It was either last month. Do you know what? I'm going to actually find out when it were because I can't remember. But I think it was either. I think it might have been. I think it might have been 2 months ago. I think it was 2 months ago. I think it was 2 months ago. I could be wrong, but I think it was 2 months ago. Um, wasn't is it? It was anyway. It must have been in November. Anyway, it must have been in November. So yeah, it must have been a month ago. So yeah, it was a month ago. I think it was a month ago. Do you know what? Actually, let me because right. Hang on. It's yeah. I hate having to do this, but it's just. Do you know what I mean? I don't think this makes the video good, but what I will say is this should help. This should help. All being well, this should help because it was in the group, right? It must have been because it was about all the same time. Um, hang on, let's have a look. So yeah, it was in November. Yeah, yeah, it was yeah, it was yeah, it was a month ago. Yeah, yeah, it was on the 13th of yeah, it must have been on the 13th of November. Yes, oh, so okay, so it was on the 13th of November. So yeah, so a month ago, which is what I thought. It was it was one, two, it was 5 weeks ago. Um no, was it one, one, two, three. Okay, it was, I think it was 4 or 5 weeks ago. I'm just gonna say 4 or 5 weeks because I'm not overly sure, but I think anyway. Anyway, it was in November. Yeah, it was in anyway, it was in November, and yeah, the point is anyway is that I think the I think them prayers, like I said, which I got last month, which I received last month from a fellow person at church. Yeah, a fellow person at church. I think no, I definitely think, like I said, I think I feel a lot more happier, and I was already happy. The supervisor, like I said, encouraged me to come out my comfort zone a bit more, which is what I did. But nah, she they also yeah, they encouraged me to come out my comfort zone and to feel confident. I think I just thought, like I said, I felt after that I felt really good. But how can I? But then I was thinking, how can I get to the next stage? Do you know what I mean? How can I get to the next stage with feeling more happier? And I was happy, like I said, I was happy in 2015, and from then on, and I was happy. But it's like, look, there were situations at that time, like I say, where things happened. Do you know what I mean? Where I stood up, a person wasn't happy. I'm blocking their view. I can listen. And it was like it was still inside me, and obviously, like I said, when I'm out of work, listen, I try not to think about it, and that's what I was trying to do. But it was difficult. Do you know what I mean? It was difficult because it wasn't an easy situation to deal with. And listen, I try not to let this all get to me. But what I will say is that when I went to the prayer meeting, or the reason why I went to the prayer meetings and I started going to church in September 2021 was to overcome these hurdles. I wanted to overcome the hurdles which were coming my way. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to overcome the hurdles. There was hurdles and barriers which I wanted to overcome. I wanted to overcome some barriers, and I definitely think now I think that's happening. Look, yes, I'm still confused about things. Yes, I'm still. Do you know what I mean? Yes, I'm thinking, why what could I have done any more in that situation? But I mean, look at the situation on Tuesday, for instance. Was it Tuesday? Yeah. Obviously, Wednesday was very smooth and not worked Chesterfield yet. But look, Tuesday night. No, no, was it? No, it must. I'm sure yeah, it was Tuesday. It was. It must have been Tuesday because I worked Wednesday at Rotherham. Yeah. Anyway, Tuesday night. I've obviously seen the can. I've stopped it and I've said, look, can't bring cans through here. And do you know what? My then next thought is I'm going to get them. I'm going to get them a plastic cup and I'm going to decant the can. That was my next. That was my next thought process. That was my next. That was my next. That was what was in my head next. But I can't do this because I'm on my own. But that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. I wanted to give a plastic cup because, do you know what I mean? That's what I wanted to do. But what I will say is, it would have been a lot harder. What I'm saying is, it would have been a lot harder for me to handle without the prayer, without without attending the prayer meetings and attending church. I'm really happy that I've handled this situation really well. But I'm, like I said, I'm going to finish I'm going to finish now. So look, about today's game. Listen, I'm frustrated with the supporters because I have said this and I've said it before in the game that I've already said it that listen, we didn't turn up in the second half. They were first to every ball, and listen, listen. I'm frustrated with the result, but please stop going hard on people. I mean, on like Heyman stuff like that. I mean, please stop going hard on people. And McGuinness, yes, look, he's not played particularly well. Look, he's not had a good game. Okay, I think he's at fault for 2 goals. I think he's he's definitely at fault for both the goals. But look, we've got a lot of injuries and illnesses in the squad, so I do think the team should. I think we should cut the team a bit of slack, really, because listen, we've been on unbeaten. We've been on a great run. Look, at some point we were going to lose again. The run was going to end at some point, and it's ended today. But whatever happens tomorrow, we're not going to be in the bottom 3. We're not going to be in the bottom 3. We're in a really good position. We're in a decent position. And yes, listen, we might drop down a couple of positions after today's result and the games tomorrow. Yes, we might be a lot lower down, but there's still a lot to play for. And if we can get everyone pulling in the right direction, I don't see no reason why we can't go on unbeaten run again.